Zap 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 Lightning. Zap Zap Lightning. Lightning.
Hello everybody, it's me, the LEGO Dude, and in today's video I'll be talking about the leaked 2025 LEGO Star Wars pictures that we've gotten within the past few days. Kicking things off, we have the 75401 Ahsoka's Jedi Interceptor, which will cost $45, have 290 pieces, and release on January 1st. Before even analyzing any details, we can conclude that it's overpriced. Just a couple of years ago, we had the Anakin's Jedi Interceptor available for $30, but now we have an identically sized Ahsoka's Jedi Interceptor for a 50% higher price. On top of that, over the past 6 years, we've seen the price for the comparably sized Jedi Starfighter scale up from $20 to $30 to $35 to $40 to now having a $45 Jedi Interceptor. Even just last year, we saw the Yoda's Jedi Interceptor released for $35, and the only material difference between it and the Ahsoka's Jedi Interceptor is one minifigure. So the $45 price tag here is very disappointing. Moving back to the details of the set now though, it has 3 minifigures. First is a brand new R7A7 astromech with decent printing and a cool green and red color scheme. Next is Anakin Skywalker, who has good printing and is also accurate with the same Jedi robes he had during the Clone Wars seasons 4 and 5, which this set is based off of. Our final and best minifigure is Ahsoka Tano. The two lightsabers seem to be the correct different lengths, and the printing other than on the arms has a high degree of accuracy, which all in all leaves this set off with a solid minifigure selection. Moving on to the Interceptor itself now, it's for the most part a relatively standard Jedi Interceptor. The panels flap in and out, the wings move slightly, there's spring-loaded shooters, a place to put R7A7, and all the other expected details. One disappointing backstep and inaccuracy here though is that instead of the accurate 2-piece cockpit that LEGO have always used with a separate front windshield and main section of the cockpit, they inexplicably switched to a 1-piece cockpit which lowers playability and is less accurate as well. Overall, it's an okay, maybe even good set, but there's no way it's worth even close to $45. Even at 20% off, I don't think it'll be worth picking up. It needs at least a 33% off sale to be worth it. Moving from one overpriced set to another, we have the 75405 midi-scale Home 1 Starcruiser, which will cost $70, have 559 pieces, and release on January 1st. I've always found the midi-scale sets to be overpriced, however this one proves to be a particularly egregious example. While being similar in size to the already overpriced midi-scale Invisible Hand, it costs $20 or a full 40% more, which is a ludicrous price hike. While this is disappointing, the set itself is good. Translating the Home 1's unique design into LEGO at such a small scale was always going to be difficult, however LEGO did a commendable job at designing it. All of the hull plating is represented fairly well and all around comes together nicely, with the Micro Nebulon B frigate also being a nice inclusion. The stand is perfectly presentable and does its job. Looking again at the ship, it has a full interior included, which while well designed raises the question as to how it costs more when it has a partially hollow center. Either way though, it's a good interior with excellent detailing and cool transparent blue paneling. Even so, at only 13 inches or 33 centimeters long by 5.5 inches or 14 centimeters tall with stand included and being partially hollow inside, I can't see how it would be worth $70. I could see it being priced maybe the same as the midi-scale Invisible Hand, but a 40% price hike between similar sets in such a quick turnaround time is vastly disappointing. Finally, the last set we have pictures of is the 75410 4+ Mando and Grogu's N-1 Starfighter, which will cost $30, have 92 pieces, and release on January 1st. The minifigure selection consists of a standard The Mandalorian and Grogu, and what may be a boon for this set's sales, R5-D4. R5-D4 is from the original trilogy and The Mandalorian and seems to be quite popular, so a first time opportunity to ever get him here was probably specifically intentional. Overall, I would say this is a solid minifigure selection for this set. The builds consist of Grogu's pram, a refueling station, and a 4+ N-1 Starfighter, which might be one of the least good sets I've seen LEGO recently make. It's absurdly blocky to the point where it literally is just a block at some points. Hilariously, its design is somehow less accurate than the Microfighter, which is only half its size. Although it isn't as overpriced as the other two sets, it still is to a lesser degree and has a poor design as well, which makes for a not good set. Overall, even though I didn't mean to sound negative, unfortunately we have only either absurdly overpriced or poorly designed sets here, which makes for a poor wave, so hopefully the rest of the 2025 sets are better. Alright everyone, that is everything for today's video. Tell me your thoughts on these leaks in the comment section down below. What do you think of the minifigures? What do you think of the sets? Do you think 2025 will be a good year for LEGO Star Wars? And one last thing before you leave, please remember to hit the subscribe button, ring the notifications bell, and leave a like on the video. Bye!